Hey, Abby here. Just wanted to get a brand new Cliqly review video out to discuss the most recent updates on the case study that we've been doing for the last couple weeks, and made some progress there, getting some real numbers. For those who don't know, just a quick recap. I've been in Cliqly since November 17th, 2021. Been in a long time. I pretty much know all the numbers, the projections, how much the costs are versus profits. We've tried everything as far as mailing. We know how the lists work or don't work, depending on your opinion. But now that there's an affiliate program, I wanted to I'm not personally participating in the affiliate program because I've never really liked how the system has worked out. So what I did was I am paying my virtual assistant to go through this case study and record his results and get a real life, real world scenario of a brand new person coming through the system. Now I realize there's an affiliate program and marketers are promoting the heck out of it, and there's a lot of hype around it and things like that. But my guess is that 99% of the people coming in are coming in thinking they're going to be able to use this email system and make the type of numbers they've seen. So what I'm trying to do is put real numbers out there so that if you're a new person and you don't refer people, you're just coming in, I want to use the system, how much can I make? I want to give you those answers. So with that, the best thing you can do is join our Cliqly group so that you can ask questions, you can see posts. We've got real world scenarios. We've got other people who are doing free trials, posting their results, things like that. You can get a real good aspect of what's going on. And let's see, this is the post. I've got some things featured at the top that go ahead and read through those. There's some really good content right there, but this is the one I wanted to address. So here is the recap of the case study we've been doing. So we started this case study March 25th, and we ran the free trial through April 1st. Mark, the guy who ran the case study with me, he got 1,797 new subs with the 200,000 list building credits that were given to him for free. He was given 500,000 pro credits, which means those are credits towards emailing your subscriber list. And then every time you email your subscriber list, you're getting paid 10 cents every time someone clicks one of those links. So his entire revenue for the week was $64. So at that point, you can kind of figure out your average, which new people cannot see clickers list. And I know this is probably a little bit more detailed than new people would understand, but this gives you an idea of costs and returns and things like that. So his average per 10,000 sends averaged to be about $1.14. So for every 10,000 emails he's sending out, he's making $1.14 back. So just keep that in mind. So at the end of this week, he made $64. That's when the new person's going to have to decide, do I want to pay the $97 upgrade, which gives you the same exact amount of credits you get in the free trial, or do I want to quit and you leave your commissions in the account, because you have to hit $300 before you can get a cash out. So at that point, I went ahead and I upgraded him. That commission passes right back up to me because with the affiliate program, it's 100% on the first upgrade. So I spent the 97, but I got that back up. So, I didn't lose anything for sending him through another week. So we started that April 4th through April 10th. That next week, with the paid credits, he got 200,000 again. When he built, he got 1,800 new subs. He got 79 new clickers from that build, and then his C Pro revenue was $64.50, sending 500,000. So it was a little better than the first week. The first week was 56, the next week was 64. He made a total of 72. So his average was a little better this week at $1.29 per 10,000 cents. His total revenue for the 2 weeks is $136.60. Now we've had a couple people comment in the group that they've only made $50 in their free week. So, those numbers are just going to vary depending, I guess, on your list. So at that point, you have to figure out Are you going to buy a credit package so that you can keep posting, or are you just going to throw your $97 away that you used to upgrade? You do have to hit 300, so we're not even really halfway there. So what I did is I came up with the best case scenario, the cheapest way for him to buy list building credits and to get some C Pro credits. Now, the only reason this worked, and I explained this, is like everything profit wise is dependent on the sales and the deals that Bobby runs and continues to run. If he is to take away the deal or change the sale or something like that, all your costs and profits change. That's why it's important to track what you're actually spending versus what you're actually receiving back. So the Cliqly package we picked, and I'm going to show you guys where this is in a minute. The Cliqly package that I told him to purchase was a 100,000 list building package. I'm going to actually, let me go over to, all right, so right here, I told him to come in here to the Click List Building tab, right? If you go down here, there's this button right here, Purchase Email Credits. This is the package I told him to buy, because when you order 100,000, you get 200,000 for $97. But this is why this works. So for $97, you get 200,000 list building, but Bobby's running a coupon right now. So if you come up here to the live trainings and updates page, all of these things in here are sales and promos, and honestly, it's very confusing. I mean, there's no other way to describe this. So what I told him to do was use this right here. So he's going to buy the 100,000 to get 200,000. He's going to use this promo code FLOWERS to get 30% off of that. And then there's this right here, free 1 million C Pro credits with any package order. As long as this deal right here exists where you get this free 1 million Pro, this ends up being a pretty good deal. So he can get 200,000 at 30% off. He got 200,000 list building and then this free 1 million for $67.90, which that is actually a pretty good deal. So then let's come back over to here. So that's what we did. So he right now is continuing. He spent $67.90 and he is buying these credits. I paid for the 97 because it just got passed back up to me, but he's going to purchase credits because he actually wants to try and hit that 300. Because, I mean, isn't that what every new person wants to do? They want to hit 300 so they can get paid. So what we're going to do, we spent that. He is continuing to send 75,000 C Pro every single day, and he's sending 100,000 list building a week. So he has 200 and a million. So that's actually going to last him about 2 weeks, but he most likely, with his averages, aren't going to hit quite at 300. So the thing is that is a great pricing and that's a great deal, but it only is if it stays in place. If that goes away, then, I mean, honestly, that completely changes. So I'm not, like, one package of that isn't going to probably hit 300, so he almost needs to buy 2 of those. But like I said, I mean, you want to spend the least, but I think buying 2 of those, he will hit that 300 mark. So technically, if you're a new one or a new person, you can spend 97 to upgrade, use the credits. If this deal is in place, you spend another 67. You can use those credits, and then you spend another 67. You'll hit your 300. You'll have spent about 200 and I don't know what that is, 230, and you'll have gotten a $300 commission. So you may be in profit by your first commission if these deals are in place. And I emphasize that because, you know, this video basically becomes invalid as soon as those deals go away. So if you're new and you're hearing that and you are actually trying to do this, then maybe capitalize and purchase this package twice. And then you'll get 2 million free credits. So the other thing I want to point out, so if you want to see this full case study and actually see step-by-step everything we did, you can come in here to guides. And I have everything right here listed. Cliqly free trial case study. This is day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way through day 7. I have a video from Mark, the guy who did this for me. He's actually talking through it and doing it from his perspective. There's no commentary by me. There's no opinion by me. There's simply just posts of him doing this process and then posting his results. And then here's the Cliqly $97 upgrade, same thing. We've got every single day where you can come in. Now, this overview video is pretty good. I mean, it's from him, but he's starting to form kind of his opinion to where he's learning that if he doesn't refer people, it's going to take a while to make money. I think the posting, I mean, it will take about 6 weeks for him to hit his first 300 threshold. So even though he may be in profit, and he'll be in even more profit because he didn't pay for the 97. So it is worth him to actually pay, the 130 with the 2 packages to hit the 300 because he'll make some profit. But then he's going to have to decide, like, okay, do I keep spending this 300 to keep building and keep going? And that's kind of the question everyone's going to have to ask is this worth the time it takes to actually keep, getting commission? I mean, it's definitely a long process to get into profit, but I think you can get into profit. It's just not going to be like a ton. I mean, we're talking 6 weeks of work. He's going to make $70, or a new person can make $70 profit in 6 weeks worth of work. There's been a lot of questions about, can I put my own links in here? Yes, you can, but please read through posts of the group. Please, like, nobody has converted anything other than a 10-cent link. I got in this because I wanted to build a list to send my own stuff to people. I have tried lots of things, and the only thing that ends up making money is the 10-cent click. So you can test it, but remember, everything you send that doesn't go to your 10-cent link, if you don't make money, it's costing you money to send. So you do have to remember that too. The other place you guys can come, there'll be a little bit more commentary here, but I'll put all the links below. But Tankly.com is a website where I'm going to keep track of like the full case study for people. So this is the 7-day free trial. This is actually going to have a little bit of my commentary, my thought process for doing this, why I started the Facebook group, why I have YouTube videos out. Here's the sales video. I show people the free process, how we signed up, what happened when he signed up, all the details of the free trial. We've got, and then it's broken down to day one. There's a little bit, I will have some commentary throughout here, but then, it's his video. It lets you know how long the video is. You can simply watch his steps. Now, I did add, for transparency, we did add, like when he went in here and he just set up his emails, that doesn't have any commentary or anything, but I just wanted to prove to people, yes, every day he went and he actually set up emails. And you can read through these results. You can see every single day he followed basically what Bobby asked him to do. And then every day, and then down at the bottom, we'll have a summary of everything, that was made, the numbers, how much he got, blah, 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 and then I did add where this guy right here had posted in our group that he only made $50 during his free trial. So those are the types of things you can, consider when you're trying to figure out if you want to do this. So then we did upgrade the case study. This is where we have all the data. Same thing. We posted every single day, revenue every day, what happened, and then at the end we have an overview video. So you can track some of the things. I'm going to actually create another blog post where I will show this next week after our credit package, see how close he can get to 300. If you need help with any of the math, figuring out which package is best for you, if you are a new person, I guess you have, it gives you who your referrer is or whatever. You can ask them what they're doing, but most people in this are not in profit. I personally am up about $2,000 right now. Here, I'll go right here. That's where I'm sitting at my actual profit. And these spreadsheets are available. I actually have videos that break down these. I'm going to do updated videos to break down updated numbers, and how I calculate numbers, and what the sub rate is. And the only thing I come in here and change every day is my current week's earnings, and then and then obviously how many I send for the week, and then it calculates everything for me. So it's not like I'm coming in here and I'm calculating all these. It does it all for me. The biggest thing you have to track in this is what are your costs, and how much you're getting paid back. So costs versus what you get back. That's pretty much what you need to track. And then I do have a calculator on this tab, which the only thing you have to change is the rate you're buying and what it costs you. It'll give you how much it's costing you to do this whole process. And then you put in what your average is, and it will calculate how much you potentially could make back in your business. I even have a calculator that shows you if you build at a certain rate, how many days it's going to take you to get to each tier, what it's going to cost you to get to each tier, and how many credits would be needed to get to each tier. I mean, all of this, and I'll break these down in different videos because this one's getting a little long-winded. But I will have all these resources for you guys to download. Now, if you want a copy of this, and I do have actually current sales, which ones are the best. So I do all this for people. If you want to make this work, I mean, I'm not opposed to people doing this, but people who don't know how to refer or aren't referring people need to be made aware of how they can get into profit. And that's what the purpose of all of this is. I don't want people spending thousands and thousands of dollars and returning hundreds and hundreds. So, and that's pretty much what's happened with everybody who's been in for a year and a half. And I'm hoping that those people can eventually one day make all their money back. But, the jury is still out on that. So from there, join the Facebook group. This is where you can find the guides. And then we do have featured posts. Go through and read all these featured posts, because that's where I'm highlighting, things that are going on and updates that are important. And then, of course, the Cliqly blog. You can be able to see the newest updates, and the blog probably gets updated last just because it's when I've got time, I go do it. But with that, please ask questions. I am open-minded to hearing everybody's opinion on this, and if anyone finds a way to take these lists and make money from them outside the 10-cent click, I'm way open to hearing how you're doing that, because I got in this to promote my own stuff, not to make 10 cents a click. But when I started, it was $1,500. I had to stay in long enough to get my money back. But anyway, with that, have a great day. I will try and update. And then, comment below if there's certain questions or certain videos that you want me to make that would explain things better for you. Let me know. And let's see, we'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good one.